Up, yep, she's not climbing up that. That's another gnarly path. Up, I made a big mistake, and I Roscoe the Coal Trained it.
Alright, you dukes, I just...
Alright, Cryptids, what is going on? It is me, Mississippi Gonzo Grunge, aka Breadcorn. Today we're going to be looking at the Bravado Dorado Cruiser. And yes, there is a civilian variant, which I need to get. But, you know, still. I figured why not go ahead and review this, because why not? And yes, all the lights do work on it. But yes, as we all know, it is a Dodge Durango. Preferably one from the 90s, which they were police cars. Mostly for sheriff's units. I know this because I've seen one. Yes, I am that old. I mean, they kept using these up until the 2000s. So yeah, there is that. Now, I have not reviewed the civilian variant yet, but when I do, I'll be sure to do that as a part of a off-road review collection for the Dorado. If I could, you know, stop doing that nonsense, that would be fine. Please and thank you. Okay, this thing's got some get-up to it. Do beware. But yes, I figured why not show off the lights? I mean, this thing's got some suspension to that. I thought I saw something crazy for a moment, but that's beside the point. This game's been acting weird today. That's actually something. This thing's got one hellacious suspension set up. But here's to hoping Rockstar will still add in a Bravado Bison Dually. But that's beside the point. See, that man's unbothered fishing. He's like, oh, this is just a daily occurrence. It's that crazy dude off-roading through here again. But yeah, I really can't tell you how the civilian variant handles compared to this one. But this one's got some bounce in the rear end. It's got some bounce in the trunk. Anybody remember Bounce FM? Hey, if you remember that, what's happening? Which, by the way, yes, I do have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So I'll probably be touching on that one soon enough. I probably should just stream it. Probably on Friday and Saturdays. Just make GTA the Saturday streams. Because that's when, everybody's still, everybody's still going to be up. It's, on a Saturday night and whatnot. But I don't know if I'll be streaming the next two nights. Well, the next two Saturdays. Cause we'll set Fridays and Saturdays. Because I want to say there's like a bunch of Halloween parties going on. And I've been invited to a few of them. So, hey. Maybe I'll get a goth baddie. But, here's to hoping. The Hello Kitty goth girls. Why would you go after them, bro? Because I'm an idiot, alright? I have issues that go way back. But that's beside the point. Enough about, my preferences. But yes. I will say this. When it comes down to, like, cop cars and stuff. Most people don't want those, so, just go buy them. That's like, like somebody asked me years ago, why do I have that one Harley? And I'm talking about my Road King. Get around that. And yes, it does make it around the Wall of Doom. But yeah, somebody asked me like, oh hey, what about that Road King you have? Yeah, it's an old police bike. Why'd you buy it? It was cheap. You think I'm going to pay Road King prices? No, I'm going to pay them cop prices and fix that up. And plus that, my transmission has 6 speeds. But then again, it came with the bike. Such a shame it ain't liquid cooled, but that's beside the point. I can live with a bike being air cooled or liquid cooled. But that's beside my preferences in motorcycles too. But there is something else fun about this particular police car too. It's a classic police car from the 90s. I mean, we do have the old Bubble Chevy, which is the Impaler ZS, but that's beside the point. Yeah, turning wise, this thing's got some understeer to it. Now we're going to see how much of a battering ram it is. Okay, this thing's more of a battering ram than the Terminus, but it's like right up there. I mean, this thing kind of has... I mean, I would say this one's probably better than the Cara in terms of its battering speeds. I mean, that was just a crash and a half. I mean, this thing still barely has any sort of damage to it. I hit a mountain lion, but that's beside the point. I mean, this thing's got some type of battering power behind it. I mean, good Lord above. But yeah, so far as like it, carving dirt roads, I would say be careful. Because this thing does have some understeer to it. And sometimes, but so far as its traction goes, for some reason when it gets into that low crawl gear, it just keeps going and going and going, like the Energizer Bunny. But that's beside the point. It's a review. You're going to want to hear me talk about the car. But, that depends on when this particular review goes up. Well, I tried. Yeah, that's the other reason why I decided to register as a CEO. There it goes. There she goes. I decided to make this more of a sheriff's cruiser and all that. Yikes. That's the one thing about it. This thing's suspension is rocking. That's the one thing about it. This thing's got a great suspension setup. I like how it feels when it crawls over stuff. But so far as it's turning, especially at high speeds, forget it. It's got some understeer to it. But imagine if Roscoe had one of these. He'd be flying low down every road out there trying to catch Bo and Luke. And it's like, oh, well, missed a turn, forget it. I'm going to turn down this dirt road here and head him off at the pass. But, still. These things happen. These things happen. But yeah, I mean, it's got the power behind it. Do mind the brakes, and plus that is the other thing too. If you hit the brakes too hard, you have the tendency to throw it out, and I Roscoe Coltrane'd it. No, I didn't. I came out on the other side unscathed. See, I saved it. I didn't wreck it, Sheriff. Honest to God, Sheriff, I stopped. You're right. I am Sheriff Branford. Trust me, some of y'all are going to get that reference. But if you watch this channel, you're going to get every reference I make. Now, in terms of it climbing up this stuff, yes, it does climb up it. This one has the right amount of power for off-roading. But I wonder if it can climb Mount Chiliad. Mind you, if I can actually see where I'm going. Yeah, yes, I have all the lights cut on. Just be on the lookout for the train. That'd be bad as soon as I round the corner and the train just comes out of nowhere. And it's like, oh, that's the end of the review. But yes, now we climb up Mount Chiliad with the Dorado cruiser. I figure, why not make it a cruiser? I mean, this thing's actually absolutely booking it. That might be a mistake. No, that's not a mistake. I just can't see anything at the moment. Oh, that's cool. I can see, like, the back. It's got some stuff in the back. How's the inside look? Oh, yeah. Definite classic. Definite classic police car. I think I busted a window out. Did I bust a window out? No, I did not. But yeah, if you can barely see it, it's got stuff in the trunk. Well, in the cargo area. I'm going to turn it. Okay, then, so it absolutely turns. Look, I remember coming up here in the terminus and I hit the trees. But it's like this, if I fall, I fall. Okay, I think I might have taken one of the wrong paths up. I definitely took one of the more crazier, gnarlier paths up. That's a motorcycle path. Hit the brake. Hit the brake. Hit the brake. Stop, please, and thank you. Oh yeah, this is definitely one of those gnarly paths. But we're going to find another way up. Oop, goodness gracious. Up, nope, that was a mistake and a half. Thank you, trees. One time for the trees. You know, these things happen, alright? I cannot fix. Alright, I think this is a safe route up. Or so I thought it was. Okay, I got in first person so I can see going up. Or so I thought. Yeah, sometimes she will lose traction. So that will happen, but I have no clue how far I made it up. Up, yep, she's not climbing up that. That's another gnarly path. Up, I made a big mistake, and I Roscoe Coltrane'd it. But I'm going to stop it right here before I blow myself up. I mean, I'm already stuck on the side of a mountain. But I might as well try to get it down. But can it climb Mount Chiliad? Yes, it can. Just don't take any of these paths. That's for motorcycles. But it's like, what's going to happen? Well, I'm going to pull a Roscoe Coltrane. That's what's going to happen. As I go down the hill at a breakneck speed. And there it is. There's the Roscoe Coltrane moment. And behold, a Roscoe Coltrane moment as it's now parked in the ditch. Like a real dipstick. So, other than that, y'all shoot the like button with a grip skiddly if you enjoyed, and please do comment down below your favorite police car in GTA. And as always, I will be seeing y'all around for the next off-road review. Now then, smash the subscribe button today and click the notification bell icon to stay up to date when I go live. So, yeah, this is actually a quite fun little off-roader. So then, y'all have a great day and a ballin' weekend. Don't do anything stupid, especially, you know, driving like Roscoe Coltrane. But then again, this is the off-road review, and I drive like Roscoe. So other than that, y'all take care.